La, 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 la. Okay, let me turn that off. Yeah, it does look pretty good on YouTube. And come back into here.
Hi, Susan.
Good evening.
Good evening. How are you?
I'm doing okay. How are you?
Good.
We're going to begin the recording just to let everyone know. And we are broadcasting live to our YouTube channel. For those of you that are watching remotely from there, we welcome you from wherever in the world that you are. Typical to our weekly Theta Healing Circle, Anke will lead us through a group healing, which is available publicly, broadcasted through our social media channels and recorded. At the conclusion of that, we'll stop the recording and the broadcast and make it open for just the private healing period with those of you that have joined us online. And just again, a reminder that we do welcome up to 5 people to come physically to the temple for any of our weekly events, except our yoga class on Thursday. So our meditation satsang on Wednesday nights at 7 and our healing circle Tuesdays at 7. If you RSVP first and follow the appropriate protocols of facial covering and social distancing and hand sanitizing, we have the temple laid out here to accommodate up to 5 physically here with us. So again, we welcome those with the RSVP beforehand.
And yoga for now, we do Thursdays at 10 a.m. And that we just do online because we're doing it upstairs in our healing room. And in this COVID phase, we're not letting people into the house. But you get the same benefits online.
So we are recording now. And Anke and I welcome all of you to our weekly Theta Healing Circle. It's always a pleasure to share in this sacred time, broadcasting live and online from the Temple of Joy here in Encinitas. We welcome your comments in chat. We ask that you do feel free to have your camera on if you choose. You don't need to, as many have chosen not to, and to post in chat any issues you might have that Anke can tune to and bring some downloads for healing and clearing the potential blocks that may be unnecessary for you any longer. So again, we'll record the first public healing segment of our Theta Healing Circle, and then we'll stop the recording and we'll enter into our private time together. So with that.
Yeah, and it's always nice to focus on what we like to release, but also maybe you already feel good and you just like to have more of that. So we can always bring more love, joy, gratitude into our life. So it's not just about letting go of things. So we'll focus on both. And I see some of your chats. I'm just going through it. Yes. Great. Great. Thank you for posting. And most weeks we have a topic, whatever we get energetically. And sometimes some of you suggest a topic. And this week we felt like just flowing. So it's a nice opportunity to just focus on what you need right now. And we know every day is different. Every moment is different. So I'm happy that we can just help you with what's going on in real time for you. And 88%, if not more, is subconscious. So I always tune in and see what comes up in the energy field. And in addition to what you already shared, I'm sure there are going to be other things that will come up in the energy field, and we can open up the energy for more joy, peace, gratitude. What came to me earlier was freedom, patience, kindness, gratitude, and self-love. So we'll see if any of those come up or not. I'm totally open to focusing on whatever comes up. So yeah, if there's anything else that you would like to focus on, feel free to put it in the chat now, because once we get started, I'll have my eyes closed so I don't see anymore what you're going to write. And then once we get started, we'll have everybody on mute. This way we don't get any background sounds and we can just be in a nice quiet space. And we're always excited that you're taking the time for self-love, self-healing. There's so much going on in the world all the time, and people seem to be so busy these days. So it's really nice that we're taking time for peace and balance.
Could we be in a stranger time? I don't know about you, but in this lifetime, I don't know when I've ever experienced such strangeness in the world. There's so much positive going on, and so much negative. And simultaneously, it's really an expression of Maya, the duality of nature that we're blessed to be a part of and be able to experience in such extremes. I hope that tonight we're able to bring that in our own individual ways into a sense of joyful focus inwardly, and realize that we don't need to be battered about up or down, the good or the bad, the positive or the negative. Those are always going to be, but we can remain centered in the midst of life storms and allow the world to be what it's going to be and remain joyful within ourselves. So hopefully we'll find that place tonight under Anke's guidance.
Yeah, and everything is perspective. So from creator's perspective, from the universe's perspective, everything just is. It's neutral. And our minds make it positive or negative, painful or joyful. So it's really about calming the mind and aligning our truth about a certain pain, a certain situation, anxiety, anger, whatever is going on, stress, aligning our truth about the situation and maybe another person with creator's truth. And in theta healing, we usually use the term creator. You can replace it with God, source, universe, whatever resonates with you. So that's what we'll do a lot of tonight, aligning our truth with creator's truth so that we can be in the space of unconditional love. And it just is beyond duality, beyond judgment, beyond that stress and the pain. So we'll just see how it goes. So you don't need to have any experience at all, just an open heart and an open mind, and we'll just see how it flows. So I invite you to just close your eyes and roll your shoulders back a few times to let go of any stress and tension in the neck, the shoulders. Maybe just sigh out whatever is going on in your life right now. I always say nothing to hold on to that doesn't serve us anymore. And if we're experiencing stress, chronic pain, and anxiety, for whatever reason, it's serving us. So it's easy to say, oh, it's not serving me. But if it wasn't serving us, it probably wouldn't be there. So we'll connect with how it's serving us. What are we learning from it? What is something positive that's actually coming out of the challenging situation? Many times we learn a soul quality on a deeper level, a virtue like patience, like kindness, compassion for ourselves or others, unconditional love for others or for ourselves. Many times when it comes to pain, we receive attention and love from people around us, maybe more than when we're completely healthy. So if we have any motivation that the negativity or the challenging situation presents, if it motivates us to get a positive result, a positive outcome, then we can download with Theta Healing that we can maintain that positive aspect, the benefit, without needing the challenge anymore. So we'll get into that when we get into the group healing. So just breathe into your heart center and drop from your mind into your heart. Notice how your breath is. Are you breathing through your nose or through your mouth? Are you breathing into your chest or into your belly? Is your breath deep or shallow? Not judging anything, just noticing. When we breathe through the nose, it can already help us to calm our nervous system. So just start breathing through the nose. And we'll move into the three-part yogic breath to help us focus on the breath, get more out of the mind into the body, bring fresh prana, life force into our core, and calm our nervous system. So with your eyes closed, you can gently lift your gaze to your third eye, your intuitive center between your eyebrows. And breathing through the nose, breathe into your belly, pushing your belly out. Draw that same breath into your rib cage and into your chest. Then hold the breath for the same count, whatever your count is. Maybe it's 5 or 6. And slowly breathe out through the nose, chest, ribs, belly. Draw the belly in towards your spine. And optional, you can leave the breath, keep the breath out. I like to do that because I like that spaciousness in the breathlessness. And then practice this three-part yogic breath, or if you keep your breath out, four-part yogic breath in your own way, at your own pace. Deep, slow breaths with the inhalation pushing your belly out and then holding the breath at the top and slowly breathing out through the nose, chest, ribs, belly. Draw the belly in towards the spine, and optional, you can keep the breath out for the same count. Your hands can rest on your legs, palms facing up. You could bring your thumbs and index fingers together to enhance the universal life flow in your whole being. You could start an affirmation like, I am peace, I am healthy. I wouldn't say I'm free of pain because you still have the word pain in it. So phrase it in a positive way. I feel joy. Whatever you need, make it personal and continue breathing with your own affirmation in this three-part or four-part yogic breath. And continue it for one more round at your own pace. Make it slow and deep, but not stressful. And then return to your regular breath. Keep your eyes closed and notice how you feel now. You may feel more present with this fresh oxygen in your body, in your brain. More calm, peaceful, balanced. Great thing to do. Great pranayama, life force exercise to do anytime you like to calm yourself down. center yourself. Now breathe into your heart center. I'm going to guide you through the Theta meditation. From your heart, draw the energy all the way down into the center of the earth. Breathe the energy into your feet. And draw this healing energy up through the body, through your shins, your calves, your knees. Draw the energy into your thighs, your quads, your hips. Washing away any tension, any stress, any pain. And draw the energy up into your root chakra. The color is red. Trusting your connection with the earth, knowing that it's safe. You're safe in your body, safe and at home on this earth. You're abundant. And draw the energy into your second chakra. The color is orange. Trusting change. Moving through life with clarity, ease, and grace. Trusting sexuality, expressing your creativity. Feel how that's opening up and balancing. And draw the energy into your solar plexus. The color is yellow. It's our power center. Feeling empowered from this place of inner peace. Digesting not just food and beverage, but also life. Whatever you're struggling with, know that you can digest it with ease and grace and clarity. It doesn't need to get stuck in you. You don't need to chew on it anymore. Then breathe the energy into your heart chakra. The color is green. Compassion for yourself and others. Unconditional love. Gratitude, forgiveness. Breathe the energy into your throat chakra. Trusting free expression from the heart. Knowing how to hear others, how to understand others, how to be a good listener. Knowing that it's safe to be heard and understood for what you're truly expressing. Throat, mouth, nose, ears, it's all related to the throat chakra. Color is blue. Expressing truth. Then draw the energy into your third eye, your intuitive center between your eyebrows. Color is indigo. Fully trusting your intuition, that inner guidance, and acting on it, knowing that you're guided in the right way. And breathe the energy to your crown chakra at the top of the head. Color is violet. That's your connection to the Creator, the universe, the divine. All of your chakras are balanced. Now imagine yourself in a beautiful ball of light going out of your crown chakra, out into the universe. It's completely safe. You'll see some bright lights. Imagine going through them. When you go higher, you'll see a dark light. It's just a layer before the next bright light, so go through it. When you go higher, you see another bright light. Go through it. You come to a jelly-like substance that has all the colors of the rainbow in it, the laws of existence. Imagine going through it, beyond all the laws, into the space of limitless possibilities and opportunity. When you go higher, you see a pink mist, the law of compassion. Go even higher. You come to a window of beautiful, pearly, iridescent white light. Step through this window, and if you don't see it, go even higher. You can't go too high. And step through this window and feel that you're surrounded by this energy of unconditional love and light. You may feel it as a tingly white light. It's almost as if your body is dissolving and you're becoming one with this love and light. One with Creator, one with creation, and one with all that is. No more sense of separation. No more duality. Everything just is. Beautiful healing space for the body and the mind. So just take a few breaths here. And from here, keep your eyes closed. We'll go into the group healing. With everything that we'll do, I'm going to ask you for permission, given that we all have free will, and it's all between you and the Creator. If what I ask you resonates with you, even if it resonates slightly, say yes out loud. You're saying yes to the Creator, yes to the shift. And we're going to shift limiting beliefs, limiting emotions, download positive beliefs, supporting feelings. And you may feel energy shifts like tingling, a rush of energy. Sometimes people get hot. I sometimes get cold. And many times people just feel relaxed. So whatever you experience is perfect. Would you like to know how to really know yourself from Creator's perspective?
Yes.
Interesting how that came up. I don't think that's ever come up as the first download. Being downloaded on the history, core, genetic, and soul level. Deep reprogramming of the subconscious mind, conscious mind, and the DNA. Would you like to trust that it's safe for you and safe for others when you completely know yourself?
Yes.
And if you don't feel a change right away, don't worry about it. It's still working. It's always the practitioner in this modality that witnesses the change with everything we do. Would you like to release the belief that you need to feel stress and some anger to be motivated and get things done?
Yes.
Would you like to know how to be motivated, how to be efficient and productive without needing stress, without needing procrastination anymore?
Yes.
And as I said, even if you're muted, even if I can't hear you, I feel the energy. If you say yes, I'm going to feel it, and it's going to be downloaded into you. Through your yes, you're co-creating the healing. Would you like to know who you are without chronic pain, without anxiety, without anger, sadness, worry, doubt, and fear, and trust that you're whole and complete without these energies?
Yes.
And I invite you to take a moment and reflect on, what are you learning from chronic pain, from the anger that you're experiencing? So this is very individual for each of you. Whatever challenge you experience, whether it's physical or emotional, what are you learning from it? What's something positive that's coming out of it for you? What's the first thing that comes up? And you don't need to say it out loud, just reflect silently. And as I said, sometimes it's a quality that we're learning. Peace, love, patience, gratitude, kindness, compassion, safety sometimes, protection. And whatever that is for you, would you like to know how to maintain that positive quality or the benefit that you're receiving without needing the chronic pain, the anger, the stress, the anxiety, the fear anymore?
Yes.
Would you like to free that limiting energy as a teacher, because it taught you something? So would you like to release it as a teacher?
Yes.
Would you like to know how to continue to learn and grow without needing that limiting energy anymore?
Yes.
And trust that it's possible for you to learn and to grow through joyful, easy situations. Would you like to know what it feels like to live without pain and trust that you deserve it and you're worthy of it and it's possible for you?
Yes.
Like to release the fear of the unknown and fear of the future that no longer serves you.
Yes.
And also the fear of losing something that's working really well for you right now. Would you like to know on all levels and trust that you deserve to be free of pain. You deserve to be healthy and happy.
Yes.
And everything that we're shifting through all time and space. So if you believe in past lives, we even go into that. Our childhood, all dimensions, even lives between lives, all languages that you've ever spoken. So it encompasses everything. Would you like to fully forgive your ancestors for all the hardship and challenges that they and you have experienced?
Yes.
Would you like to know how to be compassionate towards people that you completely disagree with, towards people who you think are part of destroying this world or creating more challenges in this world? Would you like to know how to still be compassionate towards them without needing to agree at all?
Yes.
And trust that it's possible without making yourself vulnerable for any kind of attack or abuse.
Yes.
Can we release all subconscious hatred, all grudges, judgments, criticism, resentment, and regret that no longer serves you from Creator's perspective?
Yes.
Breathe it out and let it go. And we'll send it all to the light, Creator's light, to be transformed into love and light. Yeah, and regret, resentment, grudges, it can all affect the kidneys, lungs, liver, and other areas in the body. So it's so important to clear up any emotions that we're dealing with, processing. like to know how to relate to everyone in your highest and best way with respect towards the other people.
Yes.
Like to know how to love everyone's soul, knowing that the soul is pure.
Yes.
Sometimes we seem to feel a sense of strength when we feel angry, because the energy of anger seems so powerful. So would you like to release the belief that you need anger to feel empowered and strong?
Yes.
Would you like to know how to feel empowered and strong from this place of inner peace and acceptance?
Yes.
And sometimes the energy of fight is helpful, but not all the time. So would you like creator's perspective, a pure perspective on when to fight, when to be at peace, how to fight for what's right or what's important to you, without misusing any energies?
Yes.
And would you like to release all energy of fight and resistance, battle that no longer serves you from creator's perspective?
Yes.
Would you like to know how to feel peace within you, even if it doesn't seem very peaceful around you, and trust that it's possible?
Yes.
Everything starts within us, so the more peace, joy, positive feelings we cultivate in us, the more of that we shine out into the world. Would you like to trust that on all levels? Can we align your definition, perspective, and understanding of kindness and compassion with Creator's definition, perspective, and understanding?
Yes.
Would you like to know what it feels like to be as compassionate and kind and loving towards yourself as you are to other people?
Yes.
And sometimes people are more kind to the animals than to themselves. So would you like to know how to balance that out too, and know that you deserve as much love and nurturing as your pets and people that you love?
Yes.
I know our cat definitely receives more what I call spa treatments than we do. He loves to be calmed, and it's our spa session. Would you like to know how to allow nurturing energies into your whole life and your whole being, and enjoy that without feeling selfish or greedy or needy?
Yes.
Should I create a discernment on this belief that I have to give all the time?
Yes.
Would you like to know how to allow yourself to channel God's energy into you, through you, and out to the world, so you no longer need to use so much of your own energy when you give? Trust that you're worthy of receiving God's love and shining that love out into the world. Can we release all conscious or subconscious, both, hatred towards people that create chaos in the world, that create mass destruction or just mass negativity, and that seem to be just not very beneficial for the earth and not very positive?
Yes.
And that may be on the genetic level. It may not stem from your life. Would you like to know how to feel safe at all times and trust that the Creator protects you at all times?
Yes.
Would you like to trust on all levels that it's possible for you and you deserve to live your purpose, to do what you love, and live in abundance, and trust that you can have it all?
Yes.
Like to know how to co-create your coaching business or whatever business you're working on, whatever project you're working on, or even co-create your life. Fully allow the Creator to guide you in whatever you're focused on at this time, and trust that you deserve success.
Yes.
And it's possible for you, as the person that you are, to be successful, as the spiritual being, and also as the business person.
Yes.
Like to know whom to allow into your life, different areas of your life, when to allow people in, how to allow people in, so that it's safe for you and for them and beneficial for everyone involved.
Yes.
And structuring is coming up. Would you like to know how to structure whatever you're working on, whatever you're dealing with, how to structure it in your highest and best way from Creator's perspective?
Yes.
Would you like to release the belief that structure is limiting and restrictive?
Yes.
And can we align your definition, perspective, and understanding of structure with Creator's definition, perspective, and understanding?
Yes.
I'd like to know what it feels like to have healthy structures that are beneficial and that are motivating for you.
Yes.
I'd like to know how to live without creating restriction and allowing others to create restriction in your life.
Yes.
I'd like to know how to continue to feel free in your own being, whether we're going through COVID at this time, whether things are going to close down again, no matter what's going on around us. I'd like to know how to feel free in your own being, no matter where you are, and trust that it's possible for you.
Yes.
Nice. And would you like to know how to be patient with yourself and others?
Yes.
Lots of opportunities these days to practice patience. And to me, many times compassion comes out of patience or with patience, kindness, possibly gratitude, It's interesting to reflect on one quality and see what other positive qualities can come out of that one. Nice way of journaling. I'd like to know how to choose gratitude and trust that there's always something to be grateful for.
Yes.
And would you like to know how to perceive the positive in everything without being in denial?
Yes.
Would you like to know, trust, and feel that you're worthy of self-love, you're worthy of love from another person, and you're worthy of God's love?
Yes.
Would you like to trust that your relationships, healthy relationships, can last? And would you like to know how to co-create healthy relationships in your highest and best ways?
Yes.
Would you like to know how to be responsible and reliable and still allow yourself to be free, to be playful, and have your inner child be free?
Yes.
Would you like to know how to work without stress, without anxiety, and how to get your work done, your job done, without stress and anxiety?
Yes.
Like to trust that all the lessons from the limiting energies have been learned. So whether it's chronic pain or anxiety, stress, anger, whatever that is for you, trust that all the lessons have been learned, are complete, so you can move forward. You have the right to move forward, and you have the right, and it's possible for you to live without those limiting, painful energies.
Yes.
Like to release the belief that you deserve to be punished, or that you will be punished or must be punished.
Yes.
Like to know what it feels like to live without punishment, including self-punishment, and trust that you deserve it.
Yes.
Like to know how to calm the restlessness in your body, calm your mind, and meditation in your own unique, highest and best ways.
Yes.
Like to know that you're worthy of that me time, that quality time, silence, and just being.
Yes.
Would you like to know what it feels like to feel safe in silence and trust that you are?
Yes.
That was a lot. Let's integrate everything that we just shifted into your whole being, your body, mind, soul, through all time and space, through all languages, on the history, core, genetic, and soul level in your highest and best ways. Is that okay?
Yes.
Would you like to know how to move forward with gratitude, clarity, joy, and peace?
Yes.
Would you like to know how to love yourself, love others, and also love your life?
Yes.
And trust that it's possible, even at this time. That's a great affirmation. I love my life. Even if you're not totally feeling it at this time, but that's really going to co-create that, manifest that energy. Bring more love into your life, more joy into your life. Would you like to know how to flow through your life with joy?
Yes.
And everything we feel inside, we shine out just by breathing. We don't even really need to think about it. Already when we feel something, it's going out into the universe. So it's great if we can feel joy, love, peace, gratitude, and shine those positive energies out. Would you like to know how to co-create more joy, love, gratitude, and peace, compassion, and unity in this world?
Yes.
Would you like to know what it feels like to be completely healthy in every way and trust that it's possible?
Yes.
And trust that you're still loved by others, you're still receiving attention from others.
Yes.
Just take a few deep breaths, integrating everything, breathing in whatever you need at this time, breathing out whatever else you like to release. Release it with gratitude. Everything served us to a certain point to get us to who we are right now. You can also breathe out gratitude, love, compassion, and shine it out to others. And feel free to bring some movement into your body. I like to roll my shoulders back. Let go of any tension in the body or anything else that's coming up for you. I like to rotate my wrists, stretch up my arms. So whatever you feel like doing, go for it. Just practice that freedom. And then slowly come back to this space. Whenever you feel ready, you can slowly open your eyes. And sometimes it's really nice to just stay in this energy and stay in silence. And if anything else is coming up for you that are watching, those of you that are watching live, participating live, I think we're going to stop the recording. So for those on YouTube, on social media, thank you so much for joining us. Please subscribe to our YouTube channels. Lots of great resources there. Yoga classes, theta healing, satsangs, meditations, pranayams, lots of tools to stay healthy, happy, and at peace. And please let us know what else is helpful for you. Like, comment, and share it with your friends. Namaste.